Before we start, let me show you the final result. This is the Luna Wig in natural black, fully styled, and later in this video I am going to shake it really hard to see if it moves. Now let's start from the beginning. First, I am tying my hair into a pony and wearing the band. This step helps keep everything flat so the wig sits comfortably. A stable base underneath the wig makes a big difference. If the foundation is wrong, styling won't fix it. So, always start by preparing your hair properly. When you wear a wig for the first time, don't rush this step. Adjust it slowly until it feels comfortable. The first time you style a wig can take about 10 to 15 minutes, but once it adapts to your head shape, wearing it becomes much faster. If your wig ever looked fake, it's probably not the wig. It's usually the way it's worn or styled. In this video, I'll show you how I style this wig from scratch and how to blend it naturally. So after combing the wig, now I'm taking a little bit of my front hair out. Blending your natural hair with the wig softens the hairline. This step makes the transition look much more natural. Even a few strands can change the whole appearance. That's why blending is so important. So after blending, you can spray some water on the wig because when wigs come out of packaging, the hair direction is usually compressed. Water helps reset the hair flow. This makes styling much easier and it helps the hair move more naturally. Now I'm defining the part. This wig uses a bio-based construction, so when someone looks at the parting, it actually looks like the scalp. That's one reason why many people prefer bio-based wigs because the scalp illusion looks very realistic from the top. One important thing many people don't realize is that the first styling is the most important. The first time you style a wig, you're basically teaching the hair how to fall. Once the direction is set, it becomes easier later. That's why the second time wearing the wig usually takes much less time. You'll actually see that later in this video. So for blow drying the wig, I'm using a Dyson today, but honestly, you can use any good hair dryer. The tool matters less than the technique. What really matters is how you style the sections. Another reason wig sometimes looks unnatural is the hair direction. If the hair direction isn't reset properly, the wig can look stiff, but once you style it with water and heat, the hair starts behaving naturally and the wig becomes much easier to manage. So, for the first time, dry the parting hair into all directions, like the back hair in the back, side hair into the side, so that it can fall just like your own hair, and remember to dry your front hair into the front. The biggest mistake people make when styling the wigs is taking large sections. But wig behaves just like your natural hair. Small sections always gives better shape. They give more volume and better movement and they help the styling last longer. You can already see the shape is starting to form. This wig is made from real human hair. So it moves exactly like natural hair. That movement makes a big difference in how natural a wig looks. People often ask me which wig base is best. The truth is, there isn't one single one that suits everyone. Different wig bases solve different problems. The first type is lace wigs. Lace wigs create very seamless hairlines because the lace melts into the skin. That's why they are often preferred by people who have complete hair loss or bald scalp. However, lace wigs usually require some professional technique to blend them properly. Things like not bleaching, lace cutting, or using adhesives. So that's why they are extremely popular in communities where people are trained to use them regularly, especially among many African women who have mastered the lace wig styling. When done correctly, with HD lace, they can look really incredible. The second type is hybrid silk based wigs. These wigs combine a silk based scalp illusion with a small HD lace section in the front. The silk base creates a soft, realistic scalp effect, while the lace front helps create a natural temple hairline. Because of the detailed hand tying and construction, these wigs are usually custom made and higher priced, but they give a very premium and natural finish. The third type is bio-based wigs, like the one I'm styling right now. Bio-based wigs create a very realistic scalp appearance from the top, so the hair looks like it's growing directly from the scalp. Instead of a lace hairline, the front is designed to blend with a little bit of your own front hair. That's why they are a great option for people who have partial hair loss but still have some natural hair in the front. Another advantage is that bio-based and hybrid wigs don't require professional training to wear. You can simply wear them and blend them yourself. That's why they have become very popular among many clients in India who want something natural, easy to use, and comfortable for everyday wear. So now the blow drying is finished and you can already see the result. You can see the volume, the parting, and the movement. This is why styling plays such a big role in how a wig looks. This wig is made from real human hair, so it moves exactly like natural hair. That movement makes a big difference in how natural a wig looks. Now, let's do a fall test. I'm going to shake the wig so you can see how secure it is. A well fitted wig should stay balanced during the movement. As you can see, it has not slipped an inch. And now I'll wear it again. And you will notice it takes much less time. That's because the wig is already styled and set. Once the hair adapts to your styling pattern, the process becomes much easier. A wig should never feel like a disguise. When the fit is right, the styling is right, and the hair moves naturally, it simply becomes your hair. If you enjoy watching raw, honest wig tutorials like this, let me know in the comments. Your feedback actually helps me decide what videos to make next. I can create more videos explaining how to choose the right wig, how to style the wigs easily at home, how to blend the wigs naturally, and how to solve different hair thinning problems. And if you're someone who is exploring wigs for the first time, don't worry. With a little patience and practice, it becomes very easy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.